Well, if you're just tuning in live, you've missed quite a good start by the Lords. Chris Badabengi just put in a nice little poacher's finish, and just, I want to say 30 seconds beforehand, managed to score another one. Lords have done a fantastic job so far controlling the tempo of the match. They're just seeming to be in control, moving the ball, free flowing, keeping it away from Fleming so far as they put it in wide there for Isaiah Wisdom. And he's going to put the ball in, goes off of Fleming defender, number 10, Samuel Matsukas. It's going to be a Lord's corner kick. Excuse me, referee's calling it a goal kick. That's a little generous. Ball gets dumped out for and goes out of bounds for a Lord's goal kick. For Fleming so far this season, it's been a troubling start to the season for first-year head coach Victor Wasylenko. As so far, his team has yet to score a single goal this season. As that, you may have saw the ball roll into the net. That's going to be called back. It looks like it's going to be a Fleming free kick. But for Fleming so far this season, they have had a rough start to the year, to say the least. 0 goals scored, 45 goals against. The home opener, they lost 10-0 to Cambrian, and then the second match, they lost 8-0 to Centennial. And the following match, the first road game against Algonquin, they lost 15-0. An early substitution here for Fleming as number 14, Nawon Azi Ishaya is going to be coming off, and entering into the game, number 17, Gurav Lodi. Excellent close control for a second there by number 6, Tristan Either, who's hobbling, he's favoring his foot a little bit. I wonder if it's going to make Fleming's coach potentially make a decision here. So far, I don't see any movement on the touchline. But played long ball for the Lords. Collected by Nathan Blowers on the wing. Terrific little move for a second there. Terrific little move there by Sael Awan. Smashing into the back of the net, but it was called back for a foul on the play. But the Lords are firing here early on. Got 11 minutes gone here, and the Lords have shown up for this game. They have been fantastic to start off. As here they go for another attack. Badagenge was trying to get his strike partner in Megedza, but wasn't able to quite get the touch on that. Good header there from Jaden Grant. Could be a Fleming throw in here. For a long throw. Rather a high throw there. And Lords pick up the ball, but they have numbers going on a fast break. If they can get a release in time, it's a bit of an unfortunate pass there from Tristan Either. There's Mega. Nice little step over there. Goes out for a corner kick. So that's gonna be almost popped in there. I was gonna say the 2 goals scored by Badabenga so far in the opening 10 minutes. That's gonna put him with 5 goals on the season. Truly terrific start to the year. Long ball there played for Lords. Crossed in. Is he able to finish? He is. There's a hat trick for Badabangi. Oh, excuse me. That wasn't Badabangi. That was Edwin Magedza. Excellently taken. Perfectly brought down. Took his time. Finished beautifully. And apologies for the technical difficulties so far tonight. Hopefully everything's back on track starting now. Be a free kick here for Fleming. Ball comes in. Easily wide. Be a goal kick for the Lords. Want to take it very quick though. Here's Edwin is going for. Poorly handled by the first defender, but well done by number 11. Excuse me, number 10, Samuel Matukas. So we can't quite get a handle on it. As the Lords break free, it's going to be a Grant's brought down very violently. Could be a free kick there. Yellow card shown to number 9, Braden Stone. I just heard the statement announcer announced that the third goal was actually scored by Badabangi, which is going to be his third of the match for his hat trick. He now moves into sole position for third place in the Golden Boot for the league. And could this be another one? Dangerous area for Badabangi. I mean, he's already scored a hat trick, and he's only 20 odd minutes into the match, but certainly wishes he had that opportunity back to go for number 4. Be a sub here. Number 16 is going to be coming in for Fleming. Marshall O.C. Telu. He's going to be coming in for number 20, Carson Moffat. Ball goes out of play for Fleming throw-in. Good challenge there from, I want to say it was Blowers potentially. Was looking to get out of the break, but snuffed out there from Brennan Stone. Pass just played a little bit too far ahead of Nathan Blowers. Fleming looking to attack for a long throw in now. Risky challenge just outside the box. Referee's calling for a goal kick though. Lords wanting to play that quick. As number 23, Ruben Lawrence, was calling for that ball. Still is. He wants to get on his bike and go for it. He has the opportunity now. Here's Ruben Lawrence on the ball. Gives it over to Edwin. Edwin draws it back. Gives it over to Ruben Lawrence. Blows by number 10, Samuel Matsukas. Goes for goal. Into the safe hands of Josh Laguerre. Excellent double moves there from Isaiah Wisdom. Whitby, Ontario's own. Sends it wide. Over to Jaden Grant. Jaden Grant, let's see here, went to Paul Dwyer High School. First year player from Paul Dwyer, Oshawa native. He was just on the ball a second ago. Over to Edwin. Sends it out wide. Cross goes in. That's a tasty ball over to Grant. No, Ruben. Terrific defending there from Fleming. That would have been certain death for Fleming. That would have gone back in the net easily. Good defensive effort there from number 8, Ryan Clark. Now Ruben Lawrence back on the ball. An inviting ball snuffed out by Fleming's defense. Awan back on the ball. Gives it up to Mohamed Barakat. Then over to DeAndre Branch. Ball sent out. Lawrence. Tempting ball, but just sent just over the bar. Goal kick for Fleming. Fleming's lucky to get out of that situation alive. He still the ball though. Nice little turn there from Tristan Either. Cross goes in. A little shove in the back there from number 9, Brennan Stone, and then the Lords return the favor. Tasty ball, just a little bit too far ahead of Badabenki, excuse me. Lords throw in. Send out to the left back. Over to R1. Goes from distance. Just a little bit outside. Goal kick to Fleming. Looks like we have a substitution for Fleming coming up in a moment. It appears number 14, Noan Azi Ishaye is coming back into the game. Or Ishaya, excuse me. It's a good ball over to Ruben Lawrence, looking for a good cross in. He plays it back. Cross goes in finally. It's poorly dealt with. Lords may still have it. Never mind. Over to Fleming. Buying time to let his teammates get up, but it's picked off. Good defense there from Awan. Then one back. Foul on Lords. Lords free kick. Exiting the game is going to be number 17, Guav Lodi. And as I mentioned, coming into the game, Noborn Azi Ashaya. Free kick goes in. And it's chance for the Lords. Looks like Jaden Grant can't quite get on the end of that. Grant's been all over the place this match. Every single way you look, he's playing on the wing, he's centrally, he's in the box, he's back on the other wing. It's really been a menace this match so far. Now here's Isaiah Wisdom on the wing. Blows past his defender. Oh, cheeky cross in. Good header. Back of the net. And who else but Chris Badibengi with the goal. That's number 4. His 7th of the season. That means he is tied for top of the league. Tied with Jaden McCurr. And it's only 31 minutes gone in the match. Lords lead 4-0. And Badabengi's getting a curtain call already. Put in a good 30 minutes of work, and he gets to go have a little bit of a rest on the bench. It's coming into the game now. Is going to be number 21, Dominic Legal, 6'4". He's a big lad from Curtis, Ontario, first-year player. So especially, so far the Lord's offense, high crosses into the box. So sending in a guy who's 6'4". He's a big lad. He probably can get on the end of some of those. A big shot from outside the box there from number 15, Nathan Blowers. Blows just a little bit too high, though, over the bar. Here's a one on the ball. Couldn't quite get into Ruben on the outside. Fleming now have it looking to break. Number 20, Carson Moffat. Ooh, poor touch from him. Easily dispossessed there by the Lords. Back on the ball. Number 7, Isaiah Wisdom. Looking to lay it off to Ruben. But it's turned over. Fleming ball. Back on at number 6, Tristan Either. And then good defensive work there from Dominic Legal to break it up. Good move there from Grant to possibly get it. He saves it in the bounds. Well done. Good effort. Wasn't able to fully see the ball, but just from his defensive effort, oh, maybe he has. Doing the extra defensive effort caused a little bit of panic there for Fleming. Good job there from Grant. Lords aren't able to quite clear it. Looks like we'll have a substitution in a second. Number 13, Hugo Friend, is going to be coming into the match. And it appears that Marshall Ositulu is going to be exiting the match, if I heard correctly. Lords have the ball, trying to break free. They just managed to do so. It could be a race to the ball. Lords almost managed to pull it off. Reckless tackle there, though, from Fleming. He needs to be careful. That's a yellow card. I believe that yellow card might have been shown to number 10, Samuel Matukas. Couldn't quite see the jersey from this angle. But now with multiple players on bookings for this first half of Fleming, already down 4-0. It is not a happy place to be. Awan's on the ball, gives it over to Grant, tries to go back to Awan. Lord's trying to set up their next attack. Fleming needs to be careful. They need to stay upright and stop going to the floor for tackles. That's how you get booked. Lord's managed to get the ball. Grant again. Poor touch there from Mohamed Bakarat, but he owned it immediately. For your teammate, that's definitely what you want to see. Someone who recognizes when it was their mistake and owns up to it. And just move on to the next. Good double team by the Lords. Grant, tasty ball in there. Are they able to get on the end of it? Just barely. That could have been a risky back pass there from the defender. Looked like he put a. Let's be frank. It looks like he passed the ball back to the goalkeeper a little bit there. Goes out of bounds for a Lord's throw-in though. And looks like another substitution is on the horizon for Fleming. Ball goes back into play for the Lords. Here's Baccarat. Wisdom. Over to Lawrence. Little tasty back heel. Wisdom knew what he was doing in hindsight, but looks like we get him next time. Awan, blow another back heel. Let's go out of bounds. Fleming ball. Let's get back on defense quickly. There's Awan going in for a challenge. Lords get it from good challenge there from Grant. Back out on the ball. Was going for R1, but he couldn't quite get his footing right. However, terrific work rate there from Dominic Legal to get the ball. Lords looking a little sloppy. You can imagine that the goalkeeper's now got to settle the tempo down, get everyone back organized before booting it along. Terrific ball to Blowers just over the bar. That was a fantastic ball from Garrett Warner. Fourth-year player from Ajax, Pickering High School. Been a fantastic Lords player for the last few seasons. That's interesting. Looks like the outfield players taking the goal kicks now. Here's Legal on the ball. A little physical in the challenge there. He needs to watch out with that. I appreciate the intensity, but gotta watch yourself a little bit there. Booted long by Fleming, but it's handled well by the Lords. There's a gal, good ball wide out to Lawrence. And you could see what he was thinking a little bit, but you just look up and see who's there. There's nobody making a run in behind. I like the thought pattern, but if you have nobody within 15 feet of you, take the ball yourself. Draw people in to then do a pass in behind, then do a through ball. Either way, ball's out, Lord's throwing. Sends it into a one. And Nathan Blow is on the wing. Trying to blow past them. Gives it back up to Grant. Nice on move. Takes it back out wisely so. Lord's getting a couple nice little 1-2s going. There's a one out to Ruben. Tasty little ball in for Blow. Was just he was in the process of going. A little miscommunication there from the Lords, easily dealt with by Fleming as they have the ball again. 5 minutes to go left in the half. Lord's been controlling this one. It's been the Badabunga show. 4 goals so far. Scored 2 in the opening 10 minutes. Scored 4 by the 30th minute mark. He's showing why he was the Subway Athlete of the Week, or one of the 4 rather. It's been a very impressive week for the Lords. Little tasty ball in, handled well by the Lords. Here's a 1, send the break, gives it up to Grant. He's searching for help, gives it back to a 1, back over to Grant. Sent it wide. Oh, that could be a foul. That could be a foul right on the edge of the box. However, if you're the referee, you play advantage for that. That was the yellow card shown to number 8, Ryan Clark. But if you're the ref, or if you're the Lords, you have to be furious at that decision, because it absolutely fouled right on the edge of the box on Dominic Legal. However, the Lords still have possession of the ball, and Blow has put it right into the corner. That should be counted as a goal. Either way, Lords are going to have a shot on goal right now from a very interesting angle or area. Some would say maybe too close to the goal, because you would want a little bit of space in order for the ball to get up over the wall and then back down. But here we go. Here's a shot, and terrific save there from Josh Laguerre, keeping Ruben Lawrence's shot from finding the back of the net. Corner kick for the Lords. Got 3 minutes to play left in the half. Corner comes in for the Lords. Easily dealt with by Fleming. Lords handle it well though. Awan gets dispossessed though. Fleming is on a 1-man break, taken down. Fleming throws the ball, trying to send it long for number 20, Carsten Moffat, and it is sent wide there from number 7, Liam Falazada. Excuse me. Keeper plays it to a 1. Sent it out wide. Played nicely over the top there. Ball's played in there to Wisdom. And it's going to be a Lords corner kick. Ball gets played in. Dangerous area. Lords still have it though. And it's sent out wide. Good job tracking back there from Ruben Lawrence. Gets the ball, sends it over to Blowers. Almost able to collect it. Lords still have it though. Over to Ruben. Looking for bodies. Back to Ruben. Just a little bit in front of him. That was an interesting attack the Lords had going, but they need to get bodies forward. Here's Grant. Oof. Little showboating there for the crowd. Fleming doesn't like it. Hey, Grant still has it. Okay, Grant. Oh, 1-man show right now. Anybody want to go within 5 feet of him to give him any option to pass? Ref blows the whistle. It's going to be a Fleming free kick. It looked like the Lords were just standing by and watching him showboat a little bit. Need to give him an option to pass, an option to move the ball. Good challenge, though. Lords managed to deflect it. It's going to be a Fleming throw-in. It's into stoppage time. I wasn't able to see how much stoppage time there is, but you couldn't imagine there's much more than 2 minutes. Here the Lords break. Find Dominic, trying to find Edwin. Can't quite get a hold of him. Could be a corner kick, though. Lords looking to find their 5th goal of the match here. Just before halftime. Here's Wisdom on the sidelines. Trying to get a ball in. Isn't able to do so. That is going to be a corner kick for the Lords. Possibly last chance of the half here. Lords have had a very dominant performance so far this half, trying to cap off a fantastic half of football. Cross goes in. It's a deep one. Back up. Handled well with Fleming. Still Lord's ball, though. Dangerous area. Branch trying to get anything from it. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Fleming throw-in. Ref saying play on. Still some minutes and a half. Until there isn't. That's going to stop the half right there. Lords winning 4-0.
stability was great and all, but I wish he. Oh, that's definitely not ours.
And welcome back to the match. Lords looking to increase their lead from going to halftime 4-0 up. Fantastic first half all around. Lords are still looking very dangerous. There's a dangerous opportunity there for Fleming. Almost goes in the back of the net. Goal kick though for the Lords. It's belted forward. Looks like there was a substitution here as I see Kira Sindaiga excuse me, is checked into the match, along with number 20, Aiden Castillo. Wonder if I could spot any other changes, as I might have just spotted one. Tristan Williams, number 25, is checked into the match as well. He's a freshman, Pickering, Ontario, Dumbarton High School. So as Kira Cindy Gaia from Toronto, Ontario. As Castillo puts in a shot, easy for Josh Laguerre to handle. As ball's played out wide there. Castillo plays it back for Tristan Williams. Dangerous ball there for the Lords. Nobody's able to get on the end of it. There's another opportunity. Unable to put it in the back of the net. Lords still on the attack though. Trying to get it in. And unable to find the contact.
This one over here in the corner. 18.
And also appears that Dimitri Drykos, number 18, is now checked into the match as well. Freshman out of Stouffville, Ontario. As ball goes out of bounds, goal kick for Fleming. There's quite a few changes to start the half for the Lords. 4-0 up, wanting to give some of the freshmen a little go. Makes no sense. And another substitution, but this time from Fleming. A man who's not new to a substitution, given the first half. Number 14, Nawan Azi Ishaya is coming into the match. For, I want to say, the third time so far. He's doing a little shoving match there with Barakat. Here's Truman. Gives it up to Kira. Over to Baccarat. Down to Castillo. Over to Kira. Sent all the way out to Dimitri. Can put in a good cross. Oh, he can. Just a hair away from Dominic Legal. Ball gets put in. Unable to get on the end of that. Ball gets punted away there for a second. Settled back down. That was Edwin. Sends it out to Daniel Truman. Blows on the wing. Back to Edwin. Looking for Castillo. Sends in Nikita. Back to Castillo. There's Dimitri on the wing. Can he send in a good cross? Sends back to Castillo. On the net. Nicely there handled by Josh Laguerre. Want to send it along, and he does. Decent ball handled though by Dimitri. Turned over to Fleming. Tasty ball there. Almost got through to number 10, Samuel Matukas. The one almost found it difficult to handle. Ball goes in, and it's out of play. A little bit too much power there from Braden Stone. Pass just out of the way of Dominic there. Ooh, a little bit of a risky challenge there from Wisdom. Looked like he was looked like that kick was a little bit too high. Over to Castillo. Back over to Baccarat. Or Barakat, excuse me. Turn over to Fleming, looking to break on a counterattack now. Nicely snuffed out there from Tristan Williams. But not snuffed out enough. Fleming still have the ball. Ooh, little nutmeg there from Samuel Matukas, who's been all over the match so far. And sent out wide to the right foot to Dimitri. Good little through ball there to Wisdom. Wisdom's getting a bit more of a run this second half on the wing. First half there was Ruben Lawrence territory, but since halftime he's been subbed out. Dimitri there with the misjudged header, but Fleming ball now. No one. Tries to go for a through ball. Can Fleming put a ball in the box? They can, but not to a Fleming player. Let's rebound back to one though. Header. Still dangerous opportunity. Lords need to clear it, which they do. Just barely, however, Fleming still the ball. This is Fleming's best chance of the game so far. But Lords managed to survive, and they are on the counter-attack. This is a 2-on-0. If you can put a good ball in, it's going to be another goal for the Lords. fantastic goalkeeping there from Josh Legea. It's a great job catching them on the break. Edwin Magadza and Isaiah Wisdom both got on their horse and went running. Got on their bike and went running, rather. Fantastic job from the Lords. Fell asleep a few times this second half so far. In the 53rd minute. 10 minutes played so far. And, very close to scoring the 5th goal of the match there. Tastelor had a... believe Daniel Truman got on the end of that. Oh, excuse me, I believe that actually was Bavakat. Here's Fleming's goal kick. Sent wide. Here's Dimitri on the ball. Over to Tristan. Thank you. That's going to be a foul there on Fleming. Looks like the referee might be calling this one back and putting the one in the book there. Maybe just wants a bit of a talking to. No one's getting away with a warning there. Ball sent over to Kira. Edwin to Wisdom. Back to Kira. Nice through ball. Castillo. Oh, fantastic play there. Fantastic play. Just ruled offside, though. That was tiki-taka at its finest. Fantastic link-up play from Kira, Castillo, Edwin, and then it was with... It was with Dominic Legal with the finish. However, it was ruled offside. I believe there would have been Edwin offside. It was ever so close, though. Would have been a fantastic goal if it had have stood. Just different class, but Lords have the opportunity to break again. Fleming now have the ball, trying to get a break of their own, but it's snuffed out there by the Lord's defense. For the moment, anyway. It's going out. It's going to be a Fleming throw-in. Lords on the break. Wisdom gets it all the way over to Blowers. Blowers right by him. Oh, he's unable to find a man in the box though. Could be a goal kick. Yeah, a ton of options in the box. Just sent it a little bit too much power on that, and there's going to be a substitution as well. Fleming's number 20, Carsten Moffat, is coming in the match, and exiting the match is Samuel Matsukas, who I will say has put in a good shift today so far. Don't know if he'll be coming back in the match with about 33 minutes left, but if he doesn't, he has put in a good shift so far today. There's Kidda, brings it down. Sends it back out to Truman, who gets the ball deflected. This is going to be an opportunity for Fleming to pounce. And well done defensively, but for the Lords to get settled back down. Ooh, poor ball there from Blowers. He's trying to go for Dimitri, just had nowhere near enough power on it. But it's back into the safe hands of the Durham Lords. Going to start a counterattack quick, looking for Wisdom. He's able to search the ball flying down from the sky. Gets it. Goes past one defender, goes past two. Oh, that is a most certain penalty. That the referee is holding the whistle in his pocket. No penalty. think the silence speaks volumes for that one. But Lords now sending the ball back up. Wisdom again. And they're going to call a bit of a shove in the back there on Wisdom. It looks like they're going to be giving Wisdom a card. Interesting decision. Free kick to Fleming. Ball played in. Handled briefly by the Lords. Put back into danger for a second, but Blowers is trying to get on the wing. That is going to be a foul on number 17, Gorev Lodi. And yellow cards to Lodi as well. The yellow cards are flying now. You know, at Vaso Field, the yellow cards are going left, right, and center. So far, Fleming have 4 yellow cards today, and Durham Lords have 1. Good job tracking back there from Dominic, just a little bit aggressive. Referee pulls back for a foul. Fleming free kick. Ball played in. That's a dangerous area though. Handled well by Durham Lords keeper, Garrett Warner. But sent out deep to Isaiah Wisdom. He has space to move. Cross comes in. Good ball. Dominic is not able to get the ball in the back of the net. Good defensive effort there from number 5, Tobias Hartley. But it's going to be a Durham Lords corner kick. And that ball's going to be going wide. It's going to be a throw-in for Fleming. Taken quickly as well. Wanting to get a move on. I mean, poor offensive strategy there from Fleming in that possession. You had one guy in Carsten Moffett making a break for it. Getting on his bike and going for it. Against 3 Lords defenders, and no other player on Fleming was there to support, to offer any type of supporting run. Even if Carsten was able to get a foot on it to redirect the ball in some direction, there was no direction to where it would lead to a Fleming player. By doing that, by leaving him out to dry, that's just a turnover. That's a wasted effort from Carsten. He's going to be gassed the next time anything arises. You need to push as a team to get in that position to possibly get a chance at goal. Because right now you're losing 4-0. You need that opportunity to get one back. You haven't scored a goal all season. Try and get one this match. But Durham Lords aren't letting them as they have a corner kick now. Ball goes in. Dangerous one. Is that back of the net? I wonder if that's going to be ruled as an own goal. If it is not an own goal, I believe that goal is going to be given to Kira Sindayagaya. Wait to hear what the announcer's call is for that. But Lords now lead 5-0. And we have a substitution here, entering into the game, number 16, Ethan Costa, as well as number Excuse me, I didn't see the other number. I'll let you know as soon as I figure that one out, though. Sent long to Blowers. Lord's unable to bring it down. Fleming have it. Good job pressing, though, by the Lords. These young legs that have come into the match, they're ready to get going. And I've just heard that the goal has been confirmed to number 14, Kira Sinigaya. Lord send it out wide to Blowers. Is he able to find Dominic in the box? Crossed in. He's not able to find Dominic, and he's not able to find anyone as that ball goes flying out of bounds for a Fleming throw-in. Fleming want to play it long. Tristan snuffs that out, but they're not able to get the second ball. They'll send it along again. It's going to be an interesting break there as it's snuffed out by the Lords. There does seem to be a bit of a disconnect now with the Lords, where they're not exactly connecting the midfield. Oh, Blowers has just gone down with a potential cramp. Lords might need to find replacements here soon. Referee blows his whistle. And it looks like Dexter Lawrence is going to be coming in. And I just overheard that it's a cramp as well. And he's going to be heading off the field now as Dexter Lawrence is going to be coming on. But what I was saying was the midfield isn't exactly connecting with the defense. When Fleming boot the ball all the way back, 9 times out of 10, Durham Lords are winning that header. But when they head it back, Fleming's midfield is already closest to the ball. In the first half, whenever Fleming booted the ball long, their midfield went back to help support. Right now, the Durham Lords midfield is just, in a sense, cherry-picking to one end. They're not doing the work to get back to join in the defensive support. So when the Durham Lords head it back, they're just heading it back right to Fleming, who then booted further back. Durham Lords head it back, and then they just keep on progressing closer and closer and closer. So that would be one thing, one little note I would add to the Durham Lords scouting report the second half, as Fleming player takes a bit of a dive there. A bit of a dangerous dive going into one of the stands. He appears to be okay, though. Bit of a scary moment for a second. But Lords had the ball now. Scratch that. Give him right back to Fleming. And then scratch that again. Durham Lords get the ball again for a second. Are they able to keep it? Could have ruled a foul there on Fleming. I believe that foul would have been on number 9. Braden Stone. Lord's free kick now. Castillo's is standing over the ball. Castillo's is directing traffic at this moment. They're going to get everyone sorted. Played to the back post. Good header there from Dominic. Just wide. I would say I was looking at the way Fleming was lining up before that free kick, and Lords were doing a very obvious double stack move with having Dominic Legal, and in behind him Edwin Megadadza. Excuse me for the pronunciation of that. Meggadza. having them lined up with each other, with nobody marking either of them. Castillo saw that immediately, popped it right over to them. They had Lords had a great chance of scoring. So they have another one here with a corner kick coming up. And we're going to have a substitution here. As number 13, Hugo Friend, is coming into the match, and exiting the match is going to be number 20, Carsten Moffat. Sounds like Friend is going to be coming in at as a left midfielder. Corner comes in, and just a little bit outside. Looks like Blowers was trying to get on the end of that. Oh, excuse me, not Blowers. I can't quite see the number at this time. Oh, Mohammed Barakat. Another substitute coming now for Fleming, as number 16, Marshall Ositulu, is wanting to come into the game. They'll have to wait for the next stoppage and play. Fleming sloppily give it away. Dexter Lawrence now. Unable to get away, but here's now a break now for Fleming. As number 10 gives it over to Nobone. Ooh, he was trying to give it back to Samuel Matukas, but he wasn't able to find him in time. It's unfortunate for Fleming. Castillo now with the ball. I saw a pass out to Dexter Lawrence. Castillo's making a run. Castillo gives it right back to Dexter Lawrence. Then he gives it right back to Castillo. Wanting to give a cross in, which he does. And that is going to be an own goal. Own goal scored by number 11, Alan Thomas. Unfortunate there for Fleming. And the substitution is going to be coming into the match, number 16, Marshall Ositulu. And coming out of the game is number 9, Braden Stone. So Lords now lead 6-0 in the 68th minute. And another substitution here is coming into the game is going to be Grant, as well as number 17. Oh, excuse me. Misread that. It looked like Mohammed Barakat was coming into the game, but number 8, Grant, is now checked into the game for the Durham Lords. Looks like Dimitri's now swapped wings, as he's now sprinting up and down the touchline as a left back instead of a right back. Given away there by Fleming. This is a dangerous opportunity, and as I was saying before, if you look at the Lords' support, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players are still around the halfway point. Because as soon as the ball was turned over, I would say about 5 Lords players were within chasing range. Everyone else was just walking back. That's the type of work rate that they'll lead to. Particularly, it'll be the bench players now who are in at this time. If you don't get many minutes, this is your chance to show your manager that you should deserve more minutes. This is the time where you do that extra work. You make those extra runs. And I will acknowledge this is fully nitpicking because they're up 6-0, but gotta be honest sometimes. Just a couple minor tweaks, but other than that, the Lords played phenomenally tonight, both the men's and women's teams. Long throw there by Fleming. Sent back out of bounds. Could be Lord's throw in now. Another substitution is going to be on the way for Fleming. It appears that Brennan Stone has sat down on the bench for long enough, and he may be checking back into the game. However, he was just called back by his coach. Ball's played there to Barakat, and then back to the goalkeeper Werner, then back to Barakat. Dexter's calling for it, but he sent it out wide to Dimitri. Then sent it to Dexter. However, that was well read there by Lodi. This is tough man-to-man defense there. Because it's just off your screen, but number 16, Marshall Ositulu, was really going in on Dexter Lawrence. Man marking, just staying absolutely attached to his hip, as you could see there. Good play though by Ositulu to get the ball off him. But throw in for the Lords now. Good long throw in, dangerous area, but handled well by Fleming for the moment, although turned over by Lords. And it looks like there's going to be a free kick here for the Lords in a very dangerous area. Free kick comes in, dangerous, just out of reach for Dominic, as well as I believe that was Kira. And I'll say, although Dominic hasn't found his name on the score sheet so far this match, when he's come in for a red hot, an absolutely red hot Chris Badabengi, excuse me. I think he's played phenomenally well especially as a freshman. He hasn't got his name on the score sheet yet. That could very well change, especially with this attack, as Wisdom now has the ball. Grant now has the ball on the sidelines. Cross comes in. Good opportunity there for Lawrence. Unable to get a hold of it, though. Sent out wide. See if they can have another corner. But Dominic's done all the dirty work. He's been coming back to collect the ball, to pressure defensively, to do as much as he can at the striker position. Because he can't always, go box to box as a striker. That's asking a little bit too much of them. Just given the role. But I think he's been playing phenomenally well. Especially, as I said, for a freshman. But cross is now coming in for the Lords. And Lawrence is able to connect with it, get good contact, but just send it flying over the crossbar. But good job actually by Lawrence by getting in a good position to get a decent hit off of that. It's going to be a push in the back there by number 16, Marshall Ositelu. Lord's playing quick. Kira's still getting off the ground, and Lord's already kicking off. Sent it back to Barakat. Then a wide to Tristan. And back to the other wing. See if the Lords can put in a good ball. And it is a little bit too close to the touchline, out for a goal kick. Fleming does a good job at sending that ball long. Handled by the Lords, though. Back to Fleming. Good challenge, and that's... Thought they were going to be calling keeper for that to be their ball. Oh, excuse me, I must have missed that change. It looks like, as the man I was about to mention, was a little tested there. In net for the Lords is Ryan Sukovsky. I'm not sure if that substitution was made at halftime or not, but there you go. At least he gets a mention, and that's gonna be well offside for Grant. No wonder why he didn't go to touch that. And surprisingly, no call there. Are they calling flopping on Dexter Lawrence? Interesting. Thought it was enough contact there to warrant a call. Either way, Fleming ball. It goes for a little bit of a pop shot into the safe hands of Ryan Sukovsky. That was Liam Falazada with the effort. Barakat over to Castillo. Back to Sukovsky. Back to Barakat. Try to squeeze that pass over to Dominic Legal. Picked off, and then back to Dominic. Over to Kira. And sends along. He was going for a striding Jaden Grant. Unable to find him, though. Offensively, especially after the freshmen have come in, the Lords have been playing very well, very impressive, expansive football, moving the ball around, doing tiki taka, just pinging short, quick passes, just there, here, there, and everywhere. They've really played well together as a cohesive unit, which especially when freshmen come in who don't often get, well, don't have the experience of players further years down the line. Really impressive showing for them so far tonight. And looks like DeAndre Branches will be coming back in for Mohamed Barakat. Looks like he'll be coming back in for the last 13 minutes of the match. As it's still in the box, still in the danger zone for the Lords, and it's taken care of. In the last 10-ish minutes, I'd say that Fleming's had the best opportunities. And actually, overall, they have played a very solid half, although they have had the most chances against us. Someone might be coming up here. It's Kira, good job chasing down that ball by Kira. Over to Jaden, then over to Dexter. Then sends it out to Dimitri. Sloppy ball there from Dimitri. If you're gonna try and do that pass, make sure you have pace on it. There wasn't enough pace in that ball in order to get through. Good idea. I like the idea of just incisive pass inside, incisive through ball. But you need to have more pace on that to get it through. Edwin comes back deep to collect that ball. Here's Jaden taking on everyone. Almost falls down for a second. Over to Edwin. Can he get the finish? No, he can't right now. Jaden creeps into the back end of the net. That's going to be a good goal. Jaden Grant with the assist from Edwin Megadza. Fantastic goal from them. Lords now lead 7-0, equaling their last matchup as well. That's nicely taken care of by the goalkeeper. Rolled out to Branch. Over to Kira. Like the idea, just manages to squeak through to the other wing to Jaden. He's trying to get a little too fancy with a back heel over to Castillo, even though Castillo already ran him past him like about 2 feet. It's a little miscommunication between them. Fleming looking to get some offense going here in the latter stages of the match. Ball sent out. Ooh, just trickled away through into the penalty box. It's able to be handled. Out to Edwin. He's going to slow down, wait for further reinforcements. Well done. Fantastic dribbling, but no foul. I'm interesting. Like no advantage rather being played. Here's Castillo on the wing, looking for a good ball over to Edwin. Just a hair in front of him though. He's not able to corral that. But sent out. Dimitri now has it. Let's go out of bounds. Throw in. Out to Branch. Back over to Sukovsky. Then sent out wide to Tristan Williams. Back over to Fleming. Fleming looking to get some offense done. Could be Fleming ball. Some appeals for a handball. The referee says no thank you. Looks like he could be going for a long throw in here. Fleming get the ball into the box and it's sent away there from Tristan Williams. Lords managed to wrestle the ball back. Over to Kira. Nice little pass to get out of harm's way. Over to Dexter Lawrence as he gets on his bike. Just isn't able to get past him, but it's over to Dimitri. I will say the two strikers up top for the Lords. And Dominic, who's now on the ball, tries to get it over to Edwin, isn't able to do so. But the two strikers up top with Dominic and Edwin, they have miles of space at this time. It's very much playing into the Lord's hands of send the ball wide and then cross it. Oh, almost a golazo there from who was that? It was Jaden. Very close to a Sports Center highlight. Just sent a little bit over the bar. Fleming sends it wide. Or down the field, rather. Back to the goalkeeper. Oh, wide to Kyo, who isn't able to corral the ball. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Fleming. A little bit of a shove in the back there. Shoving it back by Fleming, and it looks like we've got a player down. Believe that is Tristan Williams. Hopefully nothing too serious. I believe it's, hopefully it would just be a minor cramp. As he gets back up. Ball sent out wide to Dimitri. Looking for Dexter on the edge. Snuffed out there by Fleming's defense. As it's dribbled out of bounds by Fleming's defense. Back to throw in for the Lords. Sent back. Trying to take everyone on. There you go, Dexter. Almost, what a finish from Dexter there. So close to putting that in the back of the net, but it's going to be out wide for a corner kick for the Lords. First match, we saw the dribbling ability of Alexis Bailey. That's the first match. He was incredible on the ball. Amazing close ball control, would just skip past defenders. That's really what we've seen so far tonight from Dexter Lawrence. He's been fantastic to watch. Oh, excuse me, from Ruben Lawrence. Excuse me, I might have NFL on the brain because I just realized I've called him Dexter quite a few times tonight. So, excuse me, Ruben Lawrence. He's been fantastic on the ball so far tonight. He's been taking defenders on left, right, and center. Absolute terror to deal with. Yeah, Ruben's been a fantastic bright spot for the Lords tonight, especially coming back into the game for the cramping Nathan Blowers as well. It's been a breath of fresh air. Bit of a high kick though from Lawrence. Hopefully, Fleming player is okay. And he gets back up. It was Garuv Sodi down, but he gets back up, walking around a little bit, gives the old thumbs up to the coach. He's saying he's all good. He's booted along into the Lord's box, attempted to be headed away over to Castillo, and then the referee blows the whistle. As the final score is Durham Lords 7, Fleming 0. Now, I will say it does appear that the time was slightly off on the broadcast, as it says it's currently 2 minutes left before extra time, but I can assure you in the stadium it is the 90th minute. Now, fantastic win here by the Lords. 7-0 win, exactly what you want to see. This undefeated streak continue for them. Next match, though, is going to be next Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff against the Algonquin Wolves. And the match before that, starting at 1 o'clock, the women's team will play the women's Algonquin Wolves. So make sure you tune in for that. I'm John Townsend, and thank you very much for tuning in to this broadcast of Durham Lord Soccer tonight.